fall for his flattering tune. He'll promise you the world until you drink that perfume. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. There's only two ways to make it in this town. One is to be brilliant, the other is to drown. Don't take both drugs all in one go. You can't reach the heavens passed out on the floor. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. If your mama could see you now, if your mama could see you now, topless and upside down, spinning around. If your mama could see you now, with the party lines coming out, are you lost or are you found? Are there too many mirrors in this Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, then I'll sweep you away. Don't fall for the monsters in this maze, but I could love you forever if you'd meet my gaze.
Hello. Welcome to, what day is it? It's Thursday. Yes, we're continuing with Cyberpunk. And, El Purple Grande, welcome in. Thank you for 2 months, 25 days, and 23 hours of followage. That's longer than I thought, and perhaps longer than it should be. Really? 23 hours? That's accurate. Good job, Stream Elements. I don't know. I mean, I've only really been streaming for about a year, so when you think about it, 2 months, it's almost 3 months, so that's a quarter, 25%. That's not too bad. 25% is a good number. But yeah, thanks for dropping on by. We're gonna play some Cyberpunk, but before we get going, I have a story, right? This happened at work today, and I thought it's a bit dark, but I thought it would be funny as well. So I'm working with some software where it's HMI software, so it's like control screens and shit. And we were trying to make the page calls do something. And in this software, we wanted to have, every time they opened a new page, it automatically closed the old one, sort of thing, so they could just cycle through stuff. Now, in this software, when you get rid of a page, the function is called page kill. Yeah, it kills the page, right? And then any sub pages, they're called child. Oh, got gifted a sub. Sweet. Gifted subs are always great. I remember at one point I wound up getting gifted like 1 billion subs to all these different channels and just had like 1 billion emotes where I'm like, I don't remember getting these. Where did I get these emotes from? Also, it's coming up, it's probably going to happen again. It's coming up to that time of year, September, when just people just rain gifted subs on people. Because I try and sub to people and support them, but it's one of those things where, like, there is a financial limit. But anyway, cycling back to my story real quick. So yeah, getting rid of a page is called page kill, right? And any sub page is called a child page, right? Now, we didn't notice this. We were just kind of going like, yeah, right, make the code, all right, you know, if this value, select this page, then kill page, if this, then select child page, blah, 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 blah. Then we went to save the file, and we didn't realize that it names the function based off of the major functions in the program. So the suggested name it came up with was function kill child. And we were like, should probably rename that so the boss doesn't come around and be like, why have you added a function called kill child to my software? No, so in the end we wound up calling it like mod pop kill or something. But in hindsight, I'm like, I really should have called it soul killer. I should have called this thing soul killer, so anytime we kill a page, it's just activate soul killer. So yeah, tying that into Cyberpunk. But yeah, which channel was the gifted sub for? El Purple. Because are they worth following? I don't know. I like looking for new people, particularly if they're on at this time of night, because they're people I can raid into. It's weird being in the Australian time zone. You go to raid people and there's like no one around. Yes, but anyway, my murderous Terminator software out of the picture. Let's go solve some crimes. Also, I did some things. I checked some maps. So, Doc Rider is up here in like Watson, I think. Where's Watson? Watson, yes, Watson. Ah, okay. So same time. So it's same time zone. Sweet. I was gonna say if they started streaming the same time as me. I will check them out. Give me a second. I will note this down. I'll note this down and do my investigations. All right, where are we? Oh, sweet. They're like a wolf or something, I think. I don't know. I try not to second guess what people's Oh, okay. Yes, that's where I want to go. That one was already marked. Sweet. Yeah, man, I remember Crash Bandicoot. Were you... Well, here's the thing. Were you a Nintendo or a PlayStation person growing up? If you had any consoles at all? Because, I was mainly Nintendo. But then I got a PS2 when I was a teenager. And, yeah, Crash Bandicoot was good times. I had, I think, Crash 4, I think, or whatever it was, the Vortex one. Ah, PlayStation, OG PlayStation, or? Because, yeah, my first console was a Nintendo 64. I was a Nintendo kid. No, well, Crash Bandicoot, I wouldn't say it's a baby game. Like, it's a platformer. No, I tell you what, it was an absolute classic on the OG PlayStation. Medieval. Medieval's a fucking banger. Have they done a remaster? I should check. But that was like the fucking funniest game. Like Medieval on PlayStation and Conker's Bad Fur Day on Nintendo 64 were like the funniest games of the 90s. Oh, Killzone. Yeah, I was never a huge Need for Speed guy. That was never really my scene. I was a little more, oh yeah, Tekken 4. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's what we're talking. Yeah, Tekken 4 was my jam. Who was your main in Tekken? I was usually a Yoshimitsu guy. But I'd also play, what was it, Jak 4? Was it Jak 4 in Tekken 4? No, I was mainly Yoshimitsu, Jak 4. My brother really liked what's his face? Kenpachi. But no, I ain't gonna lie. I mainly went with Yoshimitsu because I was like, he's got a sword. Like, of course, the dude with the sword. Like, you know, it's dude who fights with his hands or dude with a sword. Of course, it's the sword. Oof. My poor undercarriage. Now, Tekken 4 was great. The only thing I missed, so the first Tekken game I played was Tekken 2. And did you ever have you ever played Tekken 2? Because I used to play at the arcades. Ah, King, nice. I liked King, but I was never very good with him. Like I thought King was styling, but no, my actual like OG favorite was like back in Tekken 2. It was Ogre 1, but he's only in Tekken 2. Swing. I will assist you in your suicide. Namu 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 namu. But yeah. And the other fun one was Soul Calibur. So I never played Soul Calibur, but Soul Calibur on was it GameCube? Yeah, it was really weird. Yoshimitsu was in that as well. And so my friends used to play that in high school, and there was a whole bunch of memes from it because Yoshimitsu in that game is very broadly, yeah, Sumasen. Yeah, Yoshimitsu is like very broadly the same, but kind of different. And there was this weird thing where he would use the line Namu a lot. I think it meant like Namu Amida Butsu, like what the Buddhist monks say, but he just ran around being like, I will assist you in your suicide, Namu 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 Namu. So it kind of became a meme amongst me and my friends of just being like ending any sentence with Namu 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 Namu. whenever we talked about Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu 3-hit combo, namu namu namu. Alright.
Let's see what's good.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this isn't the guy I was thinking of. No. You don't have what I want. Oh, Metal Slug. Yeah. I never played BlazBlue in the arcades, but Metal Slug, yes. And, so, I have the Metal Slug collection, in my Steam library. And I've just been meaning to get around to playing it. Oh, nice. Did you win? Because no, we never bet on like fighting games or anything. The one we used to do was so like my friends were mainly into like fighting games like Tekken and Soul Calibur and stuff, and what else? DDR. They were really. I was shit at DDR. I'm a terrible dance rhythm game player. Yeah, I haven't played enough BlazBlue to know who Noel is, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I am a garbage DDR player. But damn it, where was the other? I'll go over and do this one in a sec. Yeah, I was a garbage DDR player. But what my friends used to do, I didn't get on this quite as much. What my friends used to do is, you know those stacker games where it's like you gotta stack you gotta line the blocks up as they move on the screen. Oh. Whomst. Is this some rando just like deciding he wants to start shit? Stick your head up. Just destroyed this guy with a fucking anti-aircraft cannon.
Waste of time. Call off the search.
There are a bunch of what are they called? Maelstrom dudes on the other side of the fence who just heard my absolute unit of a gun demolish that man. But yeah, those block stacker games. What they used to do is they put in like $20 each. So they'd have like $100 worth, right? And then they'd each take turns to play through it, because the thing with those stacker games is, right, they only ever, like, you can only ever win every, I think it's like 40 tries. Like every other time you'll always lose, but on the 40th try there's a chance you can win. So they just keep cycling through it till they get that attempt, win it because they were really fucking good, get one of the big prizes, and the big prizes would be like an iPad or some shit, and then they'd go and sell that at cash converters for like $300, and then like split it amongst 5 people, so you get $60 each. Ah. Okay, so she's a high-speed aerial character. Like the whole point is getting people in the air to juggle them. The hard part is getting people in the air in the first place. Actually, I want those back. Because yeah, I will confess, I'm pretty bad at fighting games. Like, I played a lot of them casually, but like, again, I have friends who play competitively, and they just demolish me. Yeah, that's fair. Off meta picks are always interesting in my opinion, because that was, so back when I played League of Legends, back in the dark days, yeah, that was my habit. I would pick up characters that no one else really played very much. And yeah, people would have trouble countering me in casuals because I would build into like a particular style that they weren't familiar with. So I'd build tanks that leaned into armor and stuff like that. So second fastest. Who's the first? Who's the the number one fastest? Even though I know nothing about BlazBlue, tell me, enlighten me, educate me. Actually, while I'm here, let me just break some things. All right. Disassemble baseball bat. Get the electronics from that baseball bat. Break that. Break that. Actually, I should try some shit with this. I haven't really used the stinger. I probably should. Let's disassemble the punk knife. Taokaka. Refresh my... Again, I know like a couple of BlazBlue characters just from looks. Which one's the squirrel girl with like the tonfas or whatever? Is she a squirrel girl or is she a raccoon girl? She's got like the orange outfit. I know her, and I know like the little pirate girl with the big hat. That's probably about it. And I think there's a blonde in there somewhere. Ooh. Okay, yeah, so it's speed and damage as opposed to relying purely on speed. Disassemble. Because yeah, that can always be the tricky one with some of those characters that are like built into a very fixed style. Because it's like, I'm very good at one thing, but if my opponent knows how to counter it, I'm stuffed. Ah, Makoto. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, again, I don't know any of their stats or anything. I just know based on like having seen them around on the internet in places of culture. I like, I've talked about this before, my like slice history of the internet of encountering waifus. It's like I know nothing of Genshin aside from the fact that everyone posts waifus. I know very little of Fate except the fact that everyone posts waifus. I know concerningly amount about Azur Lane and Kantai Collection, not because I play the games, but because there are waifus everywhere and I'm a history nerd, so I'm like, I know that ship. Why are her tits huge? And the actual answer is I know why their tits are huge, because we're weebs. Weeb degens. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm going to this building. Just saying go to the building.
Yeah, now get out of here.
Hey, get out of here. Catkin bioengineered super soldier. Okay. Well, I mean, you had me at Catgirl, but I'm curious. Again, like, this is one of those things that gets me with fighting games a little bit sometimes, is my brain merges them all together, because I was going to ask about Baiken, but then I remembered Baiken, who is best girl, just through the sheer vibes alone. She's from, whatchamacallit, Guilty Gear, isn't she? Well, of course she'd have attention problems. She's a cat. Like... Yeah. Ah, correct. I was right. Baiken is from Guilty Gear. She's still best girl. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, Chief. I got a thing for when they got the big hair. like the big Baiken hair, and like when Zentreya has the same hair on her dragon model, I'm just like, yeah, it's a vibe. Okay, I went to the clean cut building. Now to find Lucy. Whoop.
Hear that?
Ah, fuck it.
Why?
CQB time. Fucking get on the ground. Fucking scabs. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, stand up, stand up. There we go. Sit down. Oh, give me your gun. I will. Wait, 9 the Phantom. I will, but well, it's How do I phrase this? While I do appreciate women of stature, it's not the titties, it's the hair. It's like it's Baiken's whole vibe. It's that I don't know the word for it, but it's like the Japanese like delinquent girl style, like that. You know, I don't know. I find them fun. Give me all the things. Oh, hello, head person. Not quite. It's not a hair kink, but I find it. I like the style. I like the vibe. Because I mean, you can enjoy things without them necessarily being a kink. And again, it's not any particular thing. It's just it's the vibe. Like sometimes you see a character, and it all fits, and you go, that's a good character design. That's interesting. The vibes are copacetic. It was like Edge Runners. Edge Runners had some really good character designs. Lucy, like, again, works really well. Because again, the vibes are copacetic. But I wouldn't put her haircut on Becca because it wouldn't fit. What was I doing? Well, that's right. I was going to equip the knife. Because I only realized, so this thing, right, has a bonus to headshots, but I hadn't even fucking realized I can actually throw this because I have the throwing knives thing. So I want to give that some shots. $Euros. I don't know. I'll give him a look.
I'm not part of the gang.
I don't really have any preferences, but I'll give him a look. I'm here to get you out.
You're Lucy Thackeray.
Text blacked out again. Piece of shit.
See, I didn't recognize this mission because every other time I've done it, it's been at night.
Brother sent me to get you out of here.
Birdie? Okay.
Hey,
Okay, just a
give me
moment.
1 second. I'll look this up. Where are we? Images. Imagio. Let's las blue. Yeah, I fuck with that. That's a good design. I like the arm gadgets. She kind of reminds me like she reminds me of Yang from Ruby, but better.
Look, we don't have time for this.
That they've got in here belongs in a scrapyard.
We got a Delta now.
Okay.
Since you're still
Sure.
here, run a scan on him.
Yeah, sure.
Pressure's falling. Same with the temperature.
He's going into shock. I'll try to
Just
stem the
doctor
bleeding.
him faster. I killed
Give
all
him
his
a unit of
friends,
thin
but
blood. Come on! It's on the table. First from the left.
No.
oh,
I'm sorry?
Enough of this shit. We don't have time.
He's gone. Of course. Shouldn't have expected anything from someone like you.
Whoops.
Tell me, do you feel anything at all when you kill someone?
Recoil.
I didn't kill him.
The man died because you did nothing, even after I asked for your help. That's murder.
Let's
No,
go.
it ain't. But anyway.
And of
Hey,
course,
what's this?
change the subject. Off we go.
9.
Just hope it's worth it in the end.
Oh, she's like a witch. Fair enough. Alright, where was I? What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was rescuing this ungrateful bitch.
Keep close to me. Head down.
Head down, they're all dead.
Come on. Just a little farther.
Come on.
You ride. Get in.
Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. Alright, get the hell out. I'm pretty sure she shows up later. I'm pretty sure there's a Ripper clinic somewhere where you can find her. And she's still a bitch. Alright. Oh. What do you want, Gina?
Lucy's safe. Cream work. Thanks.
Alright. Where are we going to now? Is it Cyber Psycho we can do, or rescue? Let's go do a rescue. And there's, oh yeah, actually there's a job down there. Let's go do that. So we're basically just waiting for a call from River, I think. Oops. But yeah, fighting games were never really my thing. It was one of those things where, again, I never got the I don't know, the rhythm for it. Like I played them casually, but it's something that I dropped off again because a lot of my friends played them pretty competitively. So it's just like, oh, sure, let's play Mortal Kombat, and I'll get deleted every time. Because I was talking about this a couple of weeks ago, that like I played Mortal Kombat on the N64. But the unlockable character in Mortal Kombat Ultimate is different on the N64 from the PlayStation, and we always used to get into arguments about what the unlockable character was. Alright, what have we got here? We have your wife.
V, you are to rescue Lauren Costigan.
Ah.
Of Bradley Costigan, my client. She is being held captive by the Tiger Claws. If you wish to know more, read the attachment.
Alright, it's time to rescue. Actually, hey dude, let me just hold still while I ping you. Ka-ping. Turn off. Force open because I am strong. Alright. Can I turn off the cameras? No, messages. Hey, or your head will explode. Good old ransom scams. I have hacked your system. If you do not pay, I will delete all of your system files. We had one of those at work ages ago. It was a virus that got into part of our system. and was doing shit like pay us money. Oh. Oh. Turn off ski. Okay. Distractorino. Nani? Ooh. Random cloth. Just comfy there, buddy. Just nice ass. Ping. Oh, that's right. Maybe I can finally use that thing I have that lets me drop on people and kill them.
Lived to some Militech hotshot. Big mouth on that one since the day he was born. Don't look.
There we go. Through the floor. Down you go. Look at this superlative ninjutsu. Oh, katana. Smooth. Okay, I think there's a guy in here. Yeah. Okay. Headshooting people with the knife, I think, is new meta. Ninja build it is. I should. Oh, I'm very tempted to transition into a stealth build now. Problem with stealth builds is that they're boring. Hey, lady.
Want something?
I'm getting you out of here.
I'm getting you out of here.
What?
Your husband hired me. I'll make sure you're safe.
It's his fault for getting in this anyway.
Stupid, fucking worthless piece of shit!
Come on now, we need to go.
I ain't got time for your marital issues. We have your wife, and now I do.
Head down.
All your waifu hostage are belong to me. Jesus, that thing is good. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I did not realize throwing knife stinger build was a thing. It's the new meta. New meta, baby. See, I've never seen anyone talk about throwing knife builds in this game before. Oh dear. I feel like you're walking a dangerous line with that. Well, it's not even my habit, but I've learned through long experience stealing food from my family is not a great idea. I am die. Thank you forever. Well, if you do die, thank you for your 2 months, 25 days, and 24 hours of, Ooh, oh, god damn it. Don't you Kono Yaro me. Ow, 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 ow. It was going really well till I missed that headshot. Did I get her out? I think I've gotten her out, more or less. Alright, get in the van. I could have used my sniper rifle, no. Throwing knife it is. Are you... Oh, you want to talk to me, okay.
Worked out this time. Don't get used to it.
But yeah, so talking about, like, food going missing.
Hey, see that car? It'll take you someplace safe.
This was back when this was before my brother got married. This is when he was engaged to his now wife. It was actually the year they were getting married. It was a couple of months before they got married. But basically, so my brother, like, we were all the family and everyone was around at my parents' place. I think it was the weekend of the engagement party. But my mum had picked up a bunch of donuts that were in the fridge, like kind of nice ones, and we just been like eating them and snacking on them, right? And then, like, I think there was like 4 or 5 of them. I can't remember how many there were, but basically, you know, we had lunch and my mum went to go and grab a donut, and like came back from the fridge and was like, "Hey, who ate all the donuts?" And like, who ate all the donuts and left like the box they were in just in the fridge, right? And she was like accusing me, my brother, and my dad. And she was like, "It has to have been one of you, like, you know, and who like left it in the fridge? Like, you know, it had to be like, was it you, elder brother?" And he was like, "No, it wasn't me." And then she was like, "Was it you, Ando?" I'm like, "No, it wasn't me." It's like, "I've had one, but I haven't had any more." And then she was like, "Was it you, Dad?" And she was like, "No." He was like, "No, it wasn't me." And so all in the meantime, we were like all pointing, "That had to have been you. No, it had to have been you." And my sister-in-law was kind of just like standing off to the side, being very quiet for this like 5-minute like Cluedo-esque who did it thing, before she kind of quietly was like, it was me. I ate the last donut and left the box in the fridge." And like, again, after 5 minutes of like accusations and stuff, we just lost our shit. We burst out laughing, and to this day it's still one of my favorite stories. Just, yeah, exactly, like no one expected it from her. In hindsight, it's a very her thing to do, but I think so like, for instance, my brother is infamous for I'm gonna figure it. My brother is kind of infamous for that sort of stuff. He has a tendency to, like, you know, take the last donut and leave the packet in the fridge, or like, you know, we always joke that he learned open but never learned close, because like you can track him through the house based on all the cupboards he's opened and not closed. No, it just turns out that his wife is exactly the same. Whoops, sorry. Well, it is a bit like that. Yeah, drop point, there we go. I have things to sell. But yeah, no, I think you put it right. He has a tendency to leave evidence. Fucking fishtailing it everywhere. I don't know, I probably have my own bad habits, I just won't admit to them. I have no bad habits. I have only habits that I have accepted and normalized. All right. I have too much shit. Sell it. Okay. Sell all that. Sell the carnage. Sell that. Look at these fat stacks. We're rolling in it. Eddie's out the wazoo. Okay. Now the next question, what next? 'Cause I kind of want to do, let's start looking at our journal. What main quests have we got? Violence, talk about revolution, chipping in, Queen of the Highway, the beast in me. I don't want to do driving. Psycho Killer, Beat on the Brat, the gig. Still haven't claimed my reward for that. Loads of money. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go do violence. Let's go talk to Lizzie Wizzy, aka Grimes. Go talk to Elon Musk's ex. Ah, I gotta read a message. Okay. And messages. Unknown sender. Okay, who is this? Who is this? I don't know who you are, but I have a set of very special skills. Skills that make life a nightmare for you. Now you can release my daughter, or I'll find you, and I will kill you. Or whatever the line is. The first Taken was not a bad film. All the subsequent ones have been garbage. And it doesn't help that Liam Neeson's career is kind of in the toilet now. I mean, that's kind of true with a lot of Hollywood actors. They go through phases. Whoop. That's why I really like Jack Nicholson's approach to things. He basically just goes like him and what's his face, Hugo Weaving. They basically just go like, yeah, I look at scripts and like I pick like 4 scripts a year that I like, and I just go and do them. Like I don't care if they're worth money or anything. I'm not sure if you did. Even if you have, I don't remember. So tell me of the day you woke up and chose violence. See, it's a rare day that I wake up and choose violence, but that's mainly because I'm lazy. It's like I could wake up and choose violence, but that would require effort. In fact, I'd rather just not wake up. I would wake up and choose go back to bed, because bed is warm. Sorry, what? Self-defense mugging? Like what? A dude was like, hey kid, give me your wallet. And you're like, no, you give me your wallet. He was like, oh shit, sure, here you are. Sorry kid, I didn't know who I was mugging. Which is basically what I did in this game last stream. Rescued a dude from getting beaten by the cops and then took his wallet. Oh, damn it. This poor car. Why did they entrust it to me? Oh, yes. Okay, this is the first time I found one of these. This is the vending machine gun. We're gonna pick up some of these when we come back. The Slaughtermatic. Ah, too high. Okay. How high are you right now? I don't know, like 6 foot. But yeah, elaborate. Explain to me how you invented self-defense mugging on the day you chose violence.
Started to think you wouldn't show.
Shouldn't have, to be honest.
Why not?
Normally only work with fixers. Clients that avoid him tend to be bad news.
I just care about my privacy.
Why? Well, you're a 5'8" silver woman.
It's you.
It's me, Lizzie Wizzy.
Terrible stage name.
Sit, please. Let's talk.
Sure. Let's sit down.
Okay, so what's this about?
I think you can guess. I'm in trouble.
I ain't gonna lie. I found this
kind?
character interesting, and I wanted more of her in the game. You only get like 1.5, 2 quests from her. I kind of wanted more of her storyline.
Been a rough year. Creative block. Can't even say the last time I made anything worth listening to. And to make things worse, I fell in love.
Doesn't sound like a
The
problem.
worst thing in the world.
It is to me. I have something to say, and that, it's a distraction. I need to focus on my art.
So, we
I
talking
kind of wish we
man,
had Johnny
woman?
talking to us during this. I feel like he'd have
Oh,
opinions.
shit, these hands. Sometimes it seems like I just brush something and sparks fly. Anyway, a man. His name's Liam. Liam Northam. Been together a few months, but I think he's cheating on me.
Okay.
Okay.
Why the suspicion?
I
It's
mean,
so cliched, it's embarrassing. Whispered
robbing
phone
someone on a
calls,
train doesn't seem like the
bathrooms,
best idea in my
train
opinion, because like you
secret
ain't really got
meetings in
anywhere to
the middle
go.
of the night.
Any specific event come to mind?
My mind,
Oof.
that's...
Yeah, okay. Dropping
That's
the
a touchy
coffee.
subject.
That's a death sentence.
Why?
That's a killable offense, especially if it's in the
Don't know each other
morning.
well enough for that, V.
Talk to him
Like
at
what's
all?
that? Early morning and no
Tell him to his
coughing.
face.
Coffee something something make go crazy.
You're adorable. Imagine this. We're never alone. Not really. Always surrounded by assistants, PR reps, makeup artists. I stop smiling at him for 1 millisecond, it'll be all over every scream sheet in this town.
Understood.
No, you don't understand. Not until you've lived it. Millions of eyes trained on you constantly. It can be beautiful and terrifying.
Alright, who's the
Liam
guy?
Northam. Nah, don't know him. Tell me about him.
40-ish, sensitive, guy who never wanted for anything. You know the type.
You mean
Heard they
Corpo?
exist. How'd you meet?
He's my manager.
Ooh, girl, don't date your manager.
I know how it sounds.
Don't do
I never
it.
meant to. He's not even my type, but
But
your body can be chrome, but the heart never changes. It wants what it wants.
so what's my
All right.
role here? What do you want?
Proof. And then I'll end things. For good. Liam goes to Riot all the time. Think he meets
All
someone
right.
there. I want to know
He
who.
goes to Riot to play League of Legends.
You'll find out for me?
Let's see if I can get some
Not
script.
so fast. The scratch?
You'll get it.
Sure hope so. Question is, how much?
God, how mundane.
Oh,
No idea.
how mundane.
Scads and scads of scratch.
You hired a
How-
mercenary. What did you expect?
You know, for us mere mortals, the mundane matters. Sometimes means the difference between life and death.
Don't lecture me. You want the job or not?
Alright.
You can count on me.
Perfect. Remember, I want specifics. Details.
Yeah.
Recordings or pics if you can.
I wonder what her
Sure.
hair's made
Keep it
from.
in mind.
Fiber optic?
Good. Now go.
Yes, your highness. Ah, yes. The worst person you can rob is someone with no money and nothing to really lose on that day. Well, I can't say I usually approve of public violence, but the guy kind of got what he deserved. And if anything, perhaps he's learned better of accosting people on the metro. Because, yeah, well, it depends. I've never gotten into a fight with anyone on public transport, but I remember waiting for a bus once. So, the town I live in has a free public bus circuit in, like, the center of town. It goes around through, like, the... Whoa. Really? You ding my ride with your little shitty Mai. I mean, I have a Mai. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, thanks. Yeah, so we have this, like, public bus that just does a loop. And there's two of them. One goes clockwise, the other one goes anti-clockwise. So I was waiting for one of them. And this other bus pulls up. And, like, there was a bit of a commotion on it. Like, you could see someone was having an argument on this bus, right? One guy gets off the middle doors and he's doing that thing, you know, like when someone's like spoiling for a fight where they kind of like pace back and forth, like they do that thing where they like, you know, move their shoulders and they like take these really short steps. And like he gets off the bus and he's walking back and forth and he starts yelling at the bus. He's like, yeah, come on, get off the bus, come on, get out here, get off the bus, get off the fucking bus. You know, like he's clearly had an argument with someone on the bus and he's just like saying, get off the bus and fight me, right? And there's this other dude on the bus who's just sitting there laughing at him. Because this dude clearly was like, yeah, I'll fight you, and then proceeded to not get off the bus. He's just like, fuck you, I'm not getting off the bus, right? And this guy was probably high on something. This guy was probably on meth or something. But, like, the doors to the bus closed, and so the guy was like, oh, fuck you, head-butted the bus door. And I was just like, Jesus, man, like, why? Like, did you really need to headbutt a bus today? And other bus story, same bus, which I was actually catching it to uni, and it goes past the hospital in town. And we got held up for like 3 minutes in front of the hospital, because there were two people trying to have a fight in the middle of the road. One of whom was threatening the other with a like a walking stick, like a walking crutch. It was the weirdest shit. Like, I'm just sitting on the bus, like, we're just, everyone's sitting on the bus looking out the front window being like, can you fucking move? Instead of, like, and this one dude's, like, poised, like, holding up his crutch, like, to hit the other dude, like, and doing that thing, like, where they're not actually hitting someone, but they're, like, waving it, like, they're gonna hit him, and I'm just, like, I was just really tempted to tell the bus driver, just, like, give him the horn, just get him the fuck out of here. Alright, let's see if we can get this dude. I mean, on the upside, at least he got you a new cup of coffee. Like, that's a... What do you want?
Where you going? Club's closed.
Let's see if I can use some cool... Can I?
I'm looking for a guy. His name's Liam Northam. You know where I could find him?
No, you can fuck off, Merc. I ain't talking.
Better rethink that, or you'll regret it.
One more word out of you and I'll scrap you so bad even trauma won't know your ass from your elbow. Delta, now.
I don't know about that, funny man. Have you seen the amount of people I've put down? Can I talk to this man? Is there anything further I can say? Can I... Okay, no, doesn't seem like it. Nyum.
Hey,
Ooh.
why the long face? Hey, you work here, right? I'm looking for one of your regulars. Name's Liam Northam.
Ah. You guys gonna want money?
That one. Fuck.
Fair enough.
stand that gunk.
Enjoy
tipper.
the shower.
Uh-huh. Plus, he's a jackass. Output's even worse.
Output, huh?
Nothing worse than
Where's he at?
showering in winter.
You know I can't tell you that.
It's like it's lovely, and then you step out, and it's just like ooh, instantly cold.
Can't, huh?
Everyone gets a little stinky
Crush your
sometimes.
skull like a can of Night Cola.
Mods, crush your
Think
skull.
if you really want to say no. Use that skull sponge while you still got it.
Bleh, winter.
Come by when the club's open and stop in the VIP room. But hear it from me, yeah?
Excellent. Am I from Mars? No, I'm from Australia. It's winter right now. Yeah, it's still August. In Australia, it's winter. Ah, damn it, I can't hack this. Alright, well, I gotta come back at night, so... What else can we do? Chipping in. I don't want to go to the afterlife. Ooh. Gig. Oh, Gig and Cyber Psycho.
Some parts of the brain aren't
Yeah, I thought this was common knowledge. Southern hemisphere is opposite to northern hemisphere, so when it's winter for you guys, it's summer for us. Which honestly, I think an Australian Christmas is the best fucking thing on the planet. Because I know, like, it's weird, because all the music is still all the American music, like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and like, you know, Frosty the Snowman. Meanwhile, it's like 30 degrees and sunny outside. But it's the best fucking thing. Like, Australian Christmas, it's like, all the family comes around, you crack open some beers, you get in the pool. You know, you have a barbecue. It's fucking best day you can have. Should can. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to kill that civilian. Thirty degrees is like pretty average summer for us. Like pretty typical around December, January, it'll get up to about that. I mean, like, it's harsh, but it's not too bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie. 30 degrees in the UK is not as bad as 30 degrees in Australia. Oh boy. Yeah, no, again, 30 degrees is pretty typical in summer for us. It can get up to the 40s in a bad one. There were a couple of atrocious ones. 2019 was bad. So 2019 was when we had all the fires. And at that point in time, I was working in a part of my job which was right next door to a furnace. So when they were running the furnace, the ground temperature was like 60 degrees. It was degenerate.
An implant, I mean. Should be some easy breezy ends. You in? Catch the deep
Sure.
catch.
I mean, that's pretty typical for Australia as well. Like, come summertime, we usually catch on fire. What's good, shop man?
What do you got?
Well, mommy didn't teach you to read. It's on a menu.
But yeah, like, because I've been like in Europe when it's summer, and I generally find it's not as bad because, like, how do I put this? The sun is less intense. Like, it's warm, but like in summer in Australia, I step outside at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I can feel my skin start to burn. Like, I can feel my skin crisping. All right. I'll be right here for when you get back. Oh shit, that was a ping. Right, hang on. Okay. Reach this man. 7A, 7A, 1C, 1C. Okay. You don't see shit. I'm invisible. Huh? What do you mean they spin the wrong way? I think you find that they spin the right way, Avatar. Oh, shit. So you ever thought about that? You ever thought that maybe our toilets spin the right way and it's everyone else's toilets who spin the wrong way? How you doing, Avatar? You doing good? Nani okiteru? Go and look at it. Ah! Welcome in, Raul. Good to see you back. How's it going? I'm just gonna grab this person, drag her around a corner, and break a neck. Average Thursday. You know how it is. And just clean up. It's important to be courteous. You know, when you're visiting somewhere that's not your own. Ah, studying. I remember studying. I was not very good at it. Let's steal this whole abstract painting. Let's just fit that in my pocket. Ugh. Yeah, long study sessions. Those were always suffering. Yeah. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Mathematics, not my strongest point back in the day, but I don't know, it's worth it. So when I was in high school, before my senior years, my 2 senior years, they were like, hey, Ando, like, you ain't so good at the mathematics, so have you considered maybe, like, not doing the good... So we had, like, 2 streams of mathematics you could do. There was advanced mathematics or there was general, right? And they were like, hey, Endo, like, you're currently doing advanced in, like, your junior years, but you're not great at it, so do you want to go and maybe do general maths instead? Because they're like, you know, it's better if you get, like, good marks in general than if you get bad marks in advanced. And I was like, yeah, okay, but what if I work really hard? Like, wouldn't an okay grade be in advanced be better than a good grade in general? And they couldn't give me a fucking answer, so I went and did advanced and worked really hard and had a bit of help, and yeah, I got an actually not good, but like a slightly above average mark in advanced, and it was better than in general. Yeah, I don't know how grades work in the USA either. I'm not from the USA, so for us it's generally a percentage. Well, it depends. It's a percentage, and when I was at university, it was a percentage, and the percentage corresponded to a rank. So anything that's 50% or above is a pass, 65% or above is a credit, 75% or above is distinction. No. Hang on. Sorry, 75 or higher is... No, 65 or higher is credit, 75 or higher is distinction, 85 or higher is high distinction, I think. I think that's the rubrics. Maybe I've gotten it wrong. Maybe I missed something. So yeah, in Australia, the highest rank you can get is HD, then D, then C, then P. Which is funny because a friend of mine. Okay, yeah, about 70%. Fair enough. No, it's funny though. A friend of mine was applying for a position in the US, because she actually has like Australian and American like citizenship. Well, she has an American passport. She doesn't have an American citizenship because Americans do weird things with dual citizenship. But yeah. So she was applying. Okay, 1 to 6. Yeah. So like bands. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So she was applying for this job in America. And they looked at her transcript and they're like, well, and like they did the interview and they were like, well, you seem really enthusiastic and you seem to know a lot, you know, so we'll consider giving you a job because like, you know, you seem to really know a lot, but we've never really offered a position to someone with a transcript like this. You know, you've got a lot of D's on here, you know, that might not be so great. And then she kind of awkwardly had to explain like, oh yeah, that's an Australian transcript. D's are actually really good, as opposed to America where a D is like a fail. I don't know. I thought that was an interesting story of Lost in Translation. Okay, interesting. So 1 is the highest. Okay. Because like when I was in high school, like for your total year mark, they give you a band, but it was the inverse. It was 6 for us. It was 6 is the highest, 1 was the lowest. So band 6 was what you wanted. It was the top one. I got a band. I think I got a band 6 for science. I got a band 6 for science. I think a band very high band 5, almost band 6 for history, almost band 6 for art. Band 5 for English. I think high 4 or a 5 for maths. I can't remember the rest. I did okay at high school. I was not an exceptional student because I was lazy. But I was smart enough that I could afford to be lazy, which was the same for university. Good times. Actually, let's stash this job item. Aegina. But I ain't gonna lie. A lot of what you learn in high school, you don't need.
Also says he'll keep a closer eye on his
it is mainly like the stuff you need to learn is the study habit, which I did not. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie, there is nothing wrong with being lazy. I am a strong advocate of being lazy, right? Because I work in automation engineering, and I literally say, like, I say automation engineering is the professional art of laziness, right? The first automation engineer was in ancient Egypt when Pharaoh was like, build me a pyramid, and like, dude was like, I don't want to move the rocks, make the rocks move themselves. Ah, solid. Yeah, top 20 is pretty good. Where are we gonna go? Oof, danger high. Let's go do this one. I'm just cruising around for jobs at this point. They don't want to go to the afterlife. Well, it reads like it. Again, like I understand pretty much everything you've got to say, so your English is pretty good. I did take a language in high school. I took Japanese, but it was kind of it was what I called my sacrifice subject. It was the one that I was like prepared to not get very good marks in. And I don't know, like, 'cause this is the thing, I liked Japanese when I took it in the earlier years of high school. The problem is that, like, senior year, Japanese kind of bored me, because all the conversation topics was like, your future, like, what do you want to do in the future? Like, kokosei no ato de, nani o shimasu ka, nani ga hoshii ka, daigaku desu ka, like, do you want to go to university? And I'm the sort of person who doesn't really plan ahead, at least in my life. So they were like, do you want to go to university? I'm like, yeah, I guess. And they're like, well, what do you want to do at university? And I'm like, nandemo nai. I have no idea. Like, I'll figure that out when I get there. And my teacher, she'd always be like, Ando, you could just make something up, just lie. And I'm like, you don't understand. I can't lie because I can't, like, I can't conceive of what I would want to do at university. Oh, is this vending machine? It's vending machine time. What's going on with Brendan? What's happened? Oh, he's gone. Also, why are your clothes not rendering in? Okay, there we go.
Wait, where's Brendan?
Eh.
They just came and took him.
Sometimes
just like
that happens.
They said they had to reevaluate part of his code. I tried stopping them, told him he was my best friend. They looked at me like I was crazy.
If you just talked to him, they'd realize Brendan isn't a typical schism.
I knew it couldn't have just been me.
Because I was the same thing with art history. So for me in high school, like, so art has two components. It has the practical component and there's the theory component, which is all like history and stuff. And I was basically the top marks in my class for art theory. And I like didn't study. Like basically any test, like my teacher would just be like, cool, here's the test, and I'd be like, great, easy 90%. Don't have to do anything. Nah, again, there's some like anything mathematical. Yeah, you really got to put the effort in. I had to do statistics when I was at university, and garbage. Statistics, absolute motherfucker of a subject. Especially because the lecturer wasn't very good. I'm not part Japanese at all. I am white as fuck. No, I'm not part Japanese. I just took the subject because I found it interesting. So my high school offered 2 languages. So in Australia, in your first 2 years of high school, yes, it is Japanese, but that's kind of the thing that people do when they're VTubing. It's the style. If you want to know the story behind the name, so Akane comes from 2 parts, right? The Teka comes from Tetsu. Yes. Yes, my alias, my no. Come on, man. No one on the internet uses their real name. Unless, I don't know, you XQC. I'm sure that guy's name is XQC. Interesting, but have you considered... I'm assuming that's a D's Nuts joke or something. excuse me while I apply hang on. Well, I can that I knew it, Avatar. I knew it. I was just surprised that you bothered to use the kanji for nuts. What you should have actually, like, you literally went nuts as in like the seeds from a plant. What you actually would have wanted there would have been, is it ginpo is testicles? I think it would be. I think the actual one you want, Avatar, would be these ginpo, these nuts. Oh no, it's kintama. That's it. These kintama. But yeah, so the story behind the name. The tech in tekame comes from tetsu, meaning iron, and kame, meaning turtle. So it's literally iron turtle. And then ando is actually based off my real life nickname. Because I figured, so it's kind of close to my name. But yeah, I went with Ando because it's a real world nickname that I answer to, and so I figured that I'd be used to calling myself Ando, so I wouldn't accidentally fuck up and use my real name.
A customer! Somebody pinch me. How can I help ya?
Where's Brendan?
Here to see Brendan.
Where's
Guess somebody
Brendan?
brought him here.
What Brendan's that again?
Seriously? When your energy's low, grab a drink to go.
Where's Brendan? Where'd you do that? Where's the numbers?
That schism they brought in. He really does have some of the catchiest slogans, don't he? But hey, look, I can't let you back there. Can't afford to have to break something even worse.
Not sure you and me are on the same page. You let me in, or I let myself.
Okay, Ralph. Enjoy the study.
You threatening me?
Get this through your head before I put a bullet through it. Let me in the back.
I feel like I was about to pull a gun on me.
No, I get ya. Just let me unlock the door.
Who's shooting who? Not you.
Hey, what the hell? Beat it, you hear me?
What? Did I turn that off? Did you turn that shit back on? Alright, well enjoy the Valorant. Alright, time to Hulk out.
Well, I'll be darned. What a pleasant surprise. You came to say your final goodbyes?
Final goodbyes?
You're not getting scrapped, are you? You were making bank.
Thanks for the compliment, but I guess that's the problem. Seems like I was unfair competition in the SCSM market. They're updating my system as we speak to make me sound less like a real person. My boss really didn't like that. I reportedly creeped customers out.
Oof.
Stupid Brendan. Why did I say stuff they didn't want to hear about themselves?
You're too advanced.
If somebody wants a therapy session, they go to a psych doc. Not a soda
I don't know, I think
machine.
like a soda machine would be a better psychiatrist than a doctor.
Who cares about your customers? Doesn't anybody realize you're sentient? It's like giving somebody a lobotomy or worse. Just scooping out your entire consciousness.
I mean, considering the amount of people I've killed in this game by, shooting them through the head.
You thought
a
I'd
long-range
reach
lobotomy.
AGI levels of artificial intelligence? Don't I wish? I'm just a talking SCSM with an algorithm that's just a bit too proficient in normal human conversation.
Oh, you chat
What about
GPT.
Theo? You said she was pretty. You comforted her.
I was taught what beauty and empathy meant from my conversations with customers.
Had me fooled.
Brendan.
Looks like the update will soon be complete. Theo that I'll miss her.
I don't
You
know.
thought I'd be sad,
Pour one
didn't
out
you?
for a real one.
As if I really was a sentient being. A real person? I'll tell you my last joke in the voice of a dying hero. What else can you do but laugh in the face of death? So,
Thank you,
How about
Brendan Jagatai Khan.
You know what? Go for it. I could learn to laugh like that too.
don't get all mushy on me now, V. You have to keep living. Tell Theo that she's stronger.
Stay with me, buddy. Stay with me.
Don't worry, Brendan. I'll tell her.
Hey,
I'll take care of your family, Brendan.
where was Johnny Silverhand when the bomb at Arasaka Tower went off?
I don't know where.
He was in Mikoshi.
All over the place. Literally. Software update installed successfully.
Goodbye, Brendan. I'll miss you.
Can I talk to Brendan? Nope. Sag. Oh well. Time to go talk to Theo. Nyum. Oh. Actually, wrong car. Let's get the Mai. Go-kart time. Beep beep. Ohayou gozaimasu. Skrrr. So maybe I should do some more races. Take this thing out again. What's up with the tail light? Oh no, it's okay. It's because the exhaust is right next to the tail light. That's why it's doing the mirage shimmer. Okay. Interesting. Why would the exhaust be back there though? Like the engine for this thing is literally. Oh no, it's not. The engine is in the back. I thought the engine was in the front. But what am I saying? Stupido. The boot's in the front. Got that trunk in the front. I'm kind of disappointed you can't change the colors of your cars in this game. Because this thing does look dank in red, but there's some other cars I'd love to have in the same color. Actually, I should probably go get the motorbike, the Kusanagi. The Akira bike. That was the first motorcycle I bought my first playthrough, because I just saw it was just like, I have to have it. Whoop. Short wheelbase strikes again. Fuck you!
Thanks to the bulletproof Fahrenheit from Mayfield, your only worry is getting stuck in traffic.
Yeah, boot. Or as the Americans call it, a trunk. I find the gullwing doors on that thing really interesting. A Theo.
So, did you find him? Where is he? Is he coming back?
He's dead. He's dead.
I found him. Told me to tell you that you're strong inside. Always were.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad, right? I'm just worrying for nothing, aren't I? Blowing things out of proportion, assuming the worst.
I like her necklaces though. She's got like the 8-track in the Batman.
I got there too late. They updated his system.
Is that bad news?
He's
Brendan
gone.
you knew was gone. They replaced him with some generic AI that's gonna be in every schism. He told me to tell you that you're missing.
Fuck! Oh. I mean, thanks. Brendan got me out of a really dark place.
And you know what? Sometimes that's all that matters, right? If a vending machine gets you out of a dark place, then that's okay. Alright. It ain't how you get there, it's just that you get there. Sure, let's go do this one. Macaco.
Have a look at the attached and go to the given address. There, you will take a car from Sergei Karasitsky. Your job is delivery to the Tiger Claws. The car only, Sergei. Everything understood? I hope so.
You Sergei.
You Sergei.
Fucking scav.
Lately, I feel like there is a neon sign over my head that says, Sergei who fucked with Tiger Claws. I have little present for Tiger Claws sitting in garage.
Tiger Claws.
How'd you piss off the Tiger Claws?
It was just a friendly misunderstanding.
The friendly misunderstanding involving Bullet?
This man, he look normal, beard, brown shoes, nothing, you know, breathtaking.
No gang tats.
And they also have a little dog, Gospody. What kind of kid goes around with a dog?
Gospody.
This misunderstanding involved you shooting him?
It was worse. Much worse. I say too much already.
Alright then, fling me the coordinates.
Just a moment.
You ran over his dog, didn't you?
I opened door to garage. It opened from inside too, just in case.
Presence of the car?
It's a bit more than ordinary car, but in a nutshell, yes. Just drive it there and they take care of the rest. Don't mess this up, huh? I count on you.
Alright, Sergei. Wait, let me just steal all of your shit. From garage. Oh, this thing's a brick. Also, why would you give it 4 front wheels? Like, I kind of get why. So, back in the 70s, there was a Formula 1 car that actually had 6 wheels. It had the front set of 4, and they were smaller. It had to do with like increasing traction whilst decreasing drag or something like that. Because it's like 4 small wheels give you 4 points of grip versus 2 large wheels which give you 2. Or something like that. It didn't last very long. I think was it a Tyrrell? Yeah, I think it was the Tyrrell P7 or something like that. I don't know. I miss the old days of Formula 1. I'm not really a Formula 1 guy. I'm not really a car guy. But I miss the old days of Formula 1 when they just come up with like random crazy shit. Okay, do we want to have a look in the boot and see what's going on, or do we want to just...
Help! Is anyone out there?
You know what? Fuck it. We can always put him back in the boot, right?
Let me out!
Thank God. Quick! Let me out before he returns! Unusual.
Were you the hitman?
What did you say? You're supposed to be my present. A surprise from a certain Sergei. You're not making any sense! You know, like a pop-out cake. Except there's no cake. Just lots of blood.
What are you doing in here?
War.
Alex Pushkin, Senior Assistant in Quality Assurance of Biotechnica.
What's a Corporal QA doing messing with the Tiger Claws?
You work for Tiger Claws? I told them I would not accept their offer.
Nope.
Sorry, bud, but your fate's been sealed.
I'm pretty sure I've rescued him most other times, but this time I'm just gonna be like, nope. Skirt.
Bring it around back.
You got something for us?
Yeah, just maybe.
Did Sergey tell you anything, or...?
We're good. He just texted me the info. Fucking clown. Run over to Shu and tell him the package is here.
So that's it. Sergey's off the hook now?
Now you guess. You're not needed here anymore.
Oh, but I will be back. I will be back.
I see you do not ask unnecessary questions. You simply do what is asked of you. I admire such an approach.
Alright, thank you for the money, Wakako. And now... I get the money from the Wakako, and now I kill the Tiger Claw. Oh. Oh. There we go, swing. Where you at, bitch? Where you at? There we go. See, and now I kill the Tiger Claws. And now, what's his face? Alex says safe. See? I get my money. It's the best of both worlds. I mean, like, look, I like having my back cracked as much as anyone, but that seems excessive, lady. Swing. Takeru. I don't want to go and do this one right now, because, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? I'll take the risk, I'll go and do it. We'll see if we wind up having sex on stream. Actually, let's go to the rifles and pistols. How's it doing, Chum? Okay, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? My name is Ander. We're playing some Cyberpunk. We're selling some guns, and then we're gonna go do some quests. I'm just worried because the one I'm gonna go do is one of the Panam quests, and let's just say things get a little hot and heavy in the Panzer. Yeah, okay, I don't need half of these. What are we gonna sell? I don't think I actually have much. Okay, we'll sell that. And we'll sell that. Actually, I don't know if I had that much to sell. I thought I had a lot. Sell that, sell that. Alright, where are we? Oh, actually, should probably
Let's see what you've got.
sell my junk as well.
Welcome. Welcome.
New buyer? I literally just sold you shit, dude. Oh. G. Okay, I don't have any junk. Alright. To the desert. Probably got a bunch of stuff I can scrap as well. But, what brings you by the stream? Just cruising around for Cyberpunk, or just having a look at what's what on Twitch? Oops. Because, yeah, so for the month of August and part of September, I mean, what the... Why do I keep, like, why are there just random car bombs occasionally in this game? I keep driving past stuff and hearing that beeping followed by explosion. Yeah, so as I was saying, during the month of August and parts of September, I've been doing a Cyberpunk playthrough to get a character leveled up and ready for when Phantom Liberty drops in September. So we're playing on hard. This is my first time playing as a corpo. I'm kind of leaning into like a swords build. I also spec into guns a little bit, but I might take those points out and respec them into something else. I've recently learned that the throwing knife build with the Stinger absolutely fucks. Like, I might actually spec some more points into that thing because I think it will be degenerate. I actually have a couple spare points for that I might throw on later in the stream. But for now, we're heading out into the desert. Charter Hill, the fancy part of town. Whoop. It's a little bit of handy driving there. Actually, let's just go check that Ripper Doc. Is that what's her face? Is that the cute Russian girl? This thing fishtails so hard. Medical assistance. Open the door. Open the door. Yes, it is the cute Russian girl. Unfortunately, she has nothing for me because I'm not doing a fist build. If you ever do a gorilla arms build, she's the one who has the legendary tier knuckles for it. The animal's knuckles. Which reminds me, I need to find that other Ripper Doc who has the legendary tier wrist blades. The Mantis blades. Ooh. I love the Mai, even though the handling on it's not great. It's a little fucking go-kart of a thing. Oop. Oh, it's got another car for me. I swear that the fixes in this game are like 30% of the time fixes, 70% of the time like used car salesman, which I mean isn't all that surprising. I keep forgetting that down is just decelerate, down is not brake. Anyway, let's go solve some crime real quick. Sayonara. Where's the crime? Oh, here's the crime. I mean, you ain't wrong. I feel like there's a closed loop of money that fixers have. Like, they give us money and then they make money off us selling us cars. So I wonder if, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just saying, I wonder if that's the like the fixer economy. fucking scavs. Oh. Hold still. Yeah, there we go.
Find you one way or another. You hear?
Huh?
Oh. Whoops, I missed. Yeah, the throwing knife absolutely fucks when you get headshots. Okay, didn't get the headshot, too bad. Sniper rifle it is. Oh, you're outside. I was like, is that man in the wall? Machik Soko. I am the machine. The machine! Fucking scavs. Can you throw the kukri? Are they classed as a knife or are they classed as like a machete? So fucking there we go. There we go. Sataras. Seriously, who shoots up a warehouse raid? Neurotoxin knife. Oh, okay, no micro generator. I thought it was micro rotors or whatever, the ones that make you attack faster in melee. Oh no, I'm overweight. I have a bunch of stuff to scrap, that's fine. Give me your frag grenades. Alright, let's scrap a bunch of stuff. Give me all them components. Components for days, lads. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Alright, what else can we steal from in here? Vinyl record. That's exactly what I needed. Oh, that's right. This is the one where it's like this is all a trap, isn't it? It's like, come to surprise techno evening, and then the scavs like ambush and kill everyone because they're fuckers. I don't know. I don't know how they did it, but they did a really good job of making scavs like easily the most dislikable faction in the game. Like, some of the other factions you can at least get along with. Like, I don't like the Valentinos, I don't like 6th Street Gang, but I can at least, like, do business with them. But, like, if the scavs came to me with a job, if the scavs were like, hey, do something for us, I'd be like, no, give me your money or I kill you because you're degenerate scavs. You know, I don't work for Vatniks. Worst car for bringing into the Outlands. I don't remember there being water there. Like, was this something that they added, or was it just I paid no attention on my first playthrough? I don't remember there being water in that ditch. Or maybe, to be fair, I did update my graphics card. So I updated my graphics card when I first got Cyberpunk. But then I updated it again when I started streaming. So, actually that's right, there's a crime that we can solve here. A crime we can solve, he says, pulling out a sniper rifle. Okay, we don't want that, we want... I'm a doctor. Long-range brain surgery. Oh, it didn't work. Oh well. It's okay. I'll just, you didn't need those ribs, did you? Ooh. Ow, okay. Let me just jump onto those bullets, shall I? Well, no, violence isn't the solution, right? Violence is the question. The answer is yes. Why are a bunch of Raff and Shiv at a gas stop really dangerous? Like, I've been fucked up by these guys at least 3... Oh, we're back here. Oh well, I guess get to kill a bunch of scabs again. Hold still. Swing. Oh. Ah, damn it. Well, there we go. Suka. Oh. Invisible. We were not as effective as last time, but that's okay. Niet.
We gotta surround him.
Yes, try and surround me. I seem to make an excessive amount of decapitations in this game. Now I have to reclaim all of the fucking shit that was on these people. Why have you got a neurotoxin? Oh, she got stabbed with it. I was like, why would you bring a neurotoxin knight to a rave? I mean, geez, dude. Like, the wall? Seriously? I mean, I've heard going balls to the wall, but this is excessive. It's the Family Guy death pose. Alright, what do we got here? It's probably gonna put me overweight. Maybe not. Yeah, that's gonna put me overweight. Right, let's scrap a bunch of shit. Scrap that. Scrap that. Scalpel. Okay, cool. I was worried. I was like, I don't have another sword, but then I remembered I have it equipped. Script that. Script that. Script that. Excellent. Oh, it's nighttime. It's almost nighttime. But yeah, maybe we'll go do this quest and then we'll go back to town and do that quest in the club for Lizzie Wizzy. And that's the whole reason why we were fucking around doing these quests out here anyway, was just because to wait for time to pass. I mean, I could have time skipped, but I think I could at least be productive. Look at this thing. Look at its absolute go-kart wheels. And my absolute inability to steer. Alright. Let's go shoot up a junkyard, well not a junkyard, a gas station. Oh man, it's such a cyberpunk thing. Like, taking trash is theft. The things no one wants still don't belong to you. Drinky drink. Munch. Yes, that was my plan, was cheeky quick save. I could have just F5'd, but I'm lazy. Well, not lazy, but I always get worried with F5 because I do have multiple saves in this. Yeah, I mean, a go-kart on wheels as opposed to a go-kart off wheels. Wow. Okay. So they managed to tank a 50 caliber torso. Oh. C'est invisible.
Oh yeah!
Come on!
Ow. Okay. That worked. These guys were way tougher than I was expecting. Like...
Shit! Thanks, stranger. That was a close one.
No problem. Anything for fellow working class man. Excuse me while I just steal this. Oh, handgun skill. Hades. I don't remember these guys being this tough. So fuck your head. Yeah, I do not remember these guys being this hard to kill. Alright. Now to sell their guns for profit. It is not enough to kill them. I must profit from their death. Alright, maybe we'll keep the hot pants. Quick 1,000 eddies. Yup.
Waste stored in the landfill is property of Night City. Taking trash is theft.
All your garbage belongs to the city. Fun fact, there's actually a really interesting court case about that in Australia. About, like, who does trash belong to? I can't remember what the whole story was, but it was something where, like, a dude put something in his in his bin, basically, and like put it on the street to get collected, and it was something like, it wasn't sensitive, but it was like a sporting medal he'd won or something like that. Like, he was an athlete and he'd won like a gold medal at like the national championships or something, and for whatever fucking reason he decided to throw it out, and then someone went through his trash and found it and sold it to like the newspapers, and there was this huge like story of like, you know, like dude sells trash to like dude throws gold medal in trash, outrage that this athlete threw out his gold medal, and he took the dude to court because he was like, hey, that's my property, like even though I put it in the trash, like it's in my bin, it's still my property. And the guy was like, no, you put it in your bin, that means that there was clear intent to throw it out, therefore you relinquished your right to it, and there was a whole thing about at which point does it cease being your property and stuff. Ah. Oh. Plan B, huh? I guess. Fuck you. Guess I'll take that. Huh.
Oh, fuck a dog doll.
One thing I know like I know my own name. You do not poke around strangers' cool boxes. Best case scenario, you find a half-gallon jug of rancid milk.
Oof.
Worst? Motherfucker up a set mask. That's Raish Bartmoss.
Alright, fun story. Do you all want to know who Raish Bartmoss was? So Raish Bartmoss was one of the best, if not the best, net runners to ever exist in Night City. The man was an absolute genius. He worked for multiple corps, but he basically bounced around between them as a freelancer, which kind of he played them against each other, which allowed himself to get up to a lot of fuckery, because he's basically just like none of the corps would go after him because they wanted him to work for them, sort of thing. So they put up with this bullshit. But then he basically pulled out and was like, I ain't gonna work for corps anymore. And he basically set himself up in this apartment building where everyone in the apartment building was chipped, and he had I wouldn't call it malware, they agreed to it. He basically paid for the whole apartment block. He was that rich, and he let people live in it for free. And the only condition of living in the apartment block was that he was like, hey, I'll put this program in your cybernetics that will make you a security bot for me. So you just live about your day, but if someone comes into the apartment building who's a stranger, your cybernetics will automatically alert me and stuff. So he basically had a building full of spies for himself.
What do you mean, Rach who? Bartmoss,
yeah.
For shit's sake. Gonk who fucking trashed the first net?
Yeah.
Data crash? Rabbits?
No pings, yep.
No pings? Jesus. What am I doing
So
here?
Bartmoss believed that the corps had too much control over the net.
Posters all over town back in 2020.
Yep, 2020.
Public
I think he died 2023 this year, funnily enough.
Poor bastard. Ended up here as a dead rat in a cool box. Till some circuit.
Yeah. So basically what happened with Bartmoss was he died whilst net running. He died while net running. His heart actually just gave out. So he kind of became a ghost on the net. But what he did was he created this program called the Rabbids virus, which he released basically to try and break corp control on the net. It kind of worked, it kind of didn't. It fucked up the corps. The problem was that they were kind of able to lock it down and form their own little enclaves. And all it really wound up doing was releasing a lot of just malignant AIs, military grade AIs and stuff. It also crashed the global economy. So Bartmoss is the reason that the Black Wall exists, because the Black Wall keeps out all those rogue AIs that he let out, basically.
Yeah, about 20 years back, judging by the stench. Well, stood about as much as I can. Gotta go.
Hold up. Gotta be some electronics in here.
Yeah.
First net relics, almost crank powered. Be a shame just to leave it.
I need to think about it.
Said the Gonk who missed the shuttle. Come on, look inside.
Sure.
What do we got here? Looks like box.
An old deck.
You're a fucking box. Try cyber.
I love that line.
Hey,
You're a fucking
just
box.
Cat at the afterlife goes by Nix. Looked like somebody who'd know legacy tech. Chat him up, see what happens. Could end up pulling something from it.
This is how you get the good, all the good hacking gear. River.
River.
Prime time.
Hey, I need your help.
NCPD asking a freelancer for help. Things gone that far to shit?
I should talk about this on the holo.
Cop time.
When and where? Tell me.
Glenn, tonight. I'll flick you the details. Will you make it?
Do my best.
Sure.
Till then.
Actually, let's go do violence, and then we'll go talk to Chanel. Let's go. But yeah, Bart Moss is kind of an interesting dude. The other interesting thing was, so he was romantically involved with Spider Murphy, who was another Netrunner. She appears in Cyberpunk. She's in Johnny's flashback to the attack on Arasaka Tower, which is kind of shame. I hope they give us more Johnny flashbacks in Phantom Liberty, because I really liked some of those, like getting to see some of the older 2020 era stuff. Phantom Liberty is all about Militech. They gotta give us Morgan Blackhand. Give us the solo, right? Let me see my man. Number one solo on the East Coast. Because really, in my mind, like the big three of Cyberpunk is kind of like Johnny Silverhand, Morgan Blackhand, Adam Smasher. And I mean, like, arguably Salvador Arasaka, but like Salvador, like, for me was always kind of like, he was the emperor. He was the distant figure, as opposed to, like, you know, someone you'd put in a quest line. Like if you're running a session, like an RPG session with your friends, you know, chances are you could run into Johnny Silverhand or something like that. But running into Salvador is kind of like beyond what you'd expect, unless it was like a real big, like you'd run like it was your end game, it was the end of the campaign or whatever. I also wonder if they're going to touch on the whole Time of the Red thing. So the most recent edition of the pen and paper RPG is called Cyberpunk Red. It's set, I think, about 20 years before 2077. And it's basically because as a result of the Arasaka Tower bombing and other nuclear conflicts in the Fourth Corpo War, basically the sky turned red for a time period, about a decade and a half, I think, and it was called the Time of the Red. So that's why it's called Cyberpunk Red. It's set during that time period. I'm gonna cut the line. How dare you, sir? Pretty sure if you have high enough cool, you can just bluff your way through that. Or is it no, it's the Us Cracks one you can bluff your way through. It's locked. That ain't. Hulk. Welcome to the club. Ah, Galaxy Catboy, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How's your Thursday been? We're still playing some Cyberpunk. We're breaking into a club right now. And once we finish breaking into the club, then we're gonna go and pretend to be cops. But right now we're conducting espionage on behalf of Lizzie Wizzy, aka Grimes. We're finding Elon Musk for her and getting the child support. Yeah, I don't have the gorilla strength. I don't have the gorilla fists. My arm implants are actually the whatchamacallums, the mantis blades, the wrist razors. Oh, actually, what's in the box? In the box. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. It's Thursday evening for me, so last day tomorrow before the weekend, which is nice.
Let's see what's here.
Oh, is that a $0? Thank you. Employee badge, thank you very much. What's on the computer? So what's on the agenda today, Catboy? What do you got? You got a full day planned? Let's remote takeover.
Champagne? Nice surprise.
Consider it a token.
Alright.
I know you don't often agree.
Oh yeah, Gorilla Grippus.
You don't usually make an engram of a living person.
Oh, come on.
The gorilla fists are they're fun.
A backup copy seems to be the most sensible.
Oof. Weekend work. I remember them days.
Undesirable traits.
Now, thankfully, I'm
She hasn't been herself.
In the good old 9 to 5, 5 days a week, weekends off, days of my life.
Your soul program cannot be edited. But how significant would these edits be?
Significant. Sometimes I don't even recognize her. Other times, never mind. Let's have a drink. To our partnership.
Alright. Fuck, you heard what I just heard, right? Relic. They want to do her like they did me.
I don't know, Johnny.
Not exactly. They wiped you. Here, they just want to make a backup.
A backup? V, we're talking about a person, not your vacay snaps. Guy didn't even ask. He's just going behind her back. He's got no right to do it. Nobody has that right.
Elaborate on your theory, Galaxy. I'm assuming it's something like Lizzie's actually a cyber psycho or something. I mean, I'm not surprised if she is, considering how much of her body is cybernetic. The one I like is from Us Cracks, Red Riot. Her eyes remind me of Molly Razors from Neuromancer. Ah, okay, interesting. So it's an interesting concept. My only issue with that one. I'm gonna do something here. I'm just gonna do a cheeky save, scum. Yeah, the only thing with that one would be that how does that account for the fact that, like, she's different? Unless it's like a flawed engram.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm a VIP. Snooping.
Obviously, I'm listening in on YouTube.
Look, I don't know who you are, but I can assure you, you'll regret this.
Can I drop a corpo line on her?
Risk of regret must be why they're paying me.
Huh? Who sent you? Tell me, now!
Oh, I'll tell you.
Lizzie, you know, your output. The one you want to put on a shard without her knowledge.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd be interested to hear about this chat of yours. bury it.
I don't really know what the point in that would be though.
Second.
Like the Perales quest line, that one I think has more interesting stuff in it. Although did I ruin that one? I don't know. Okay.
Sure. Send me cred. Better be a lot.
Sure. I get it.
Give me the
Transferring
dollars.
now.
I'm out. Drink up.
Yeah, okay.
Bubbly's no good warm.
Fucking hell. No privacy.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I just like, again, I'm just going off what I know about Arasaka from like the lore. And like, I don't know, because Arasaka and the lore don't seem that interested in controlling the media. They're more interested in controlling governments. And like the whole point of the relic program primarily is for Saburo Arasaka and his family. Like the goal of the relic chip, the one that we have in our head, was to have Saburo's engram on it so that he could essentially become immortal. Well, it depends. The version we have, because it brings you back to life, was supposed to be just absolute immortality. But the program as a whole, the whole idea was that, again, that the family could just keep, like, re-uploading themselves in new bodies. Which meant that essentially Saburo could effectively be the Emperor. He could run Arasaka indefinitely, and essentially never die. Alright, Lizzie Woozy. Hey Grimes, I found Elon Musk.
What's up?
Got some intel on Liam.
And? Is it what I thought?
Well, that's the thing, right? So, Relic is a product, like Arasaka sell it to rich people. And I assume it's just that Lizzie is rich. And also, who better to sell the product than, oh, we have sold our product to all these rich people, like Lizzie Wizzy.
No, worse, Lizzie. Much, much worse.
What do you mean?
Listen, I know the deeds. Liam, he wants your engram. Wants to copy you.
He wants to make you a chat GPT.
But why?
He wants to make AI art using your toots.
He said he's afraid. For you. And of you.
No, I don't believe it. You hear me? Not a single word. You're lying.
Got the data to prove it. Here, listen for yourself.
No. Fuck.
Dunskies. But either way, like again, I don't believe the theory, but it's still a cool theory, right? Like, and like that's the fun thing about cyberpunk, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't quite been answered, so you can just have theories. Like there's no answer at what causes cyberpsychosis. Hell, let's go do that one. Let's go do that one and then we'll... Oof. Oof. Oh, is that Pepe? Fuck you. Fuck you. Why is everyone cutting me off? Jesus. But yeah, so there's no answer as to what causes cyberpsychosis. And that was the thing before 2077. The whole Johnny Silverhand thing had no answer. Any obscure ones? Not off the top of my head. Like I like the fact that like Soul Kill is actually a thing in the game, whereas in the tabletop for a long time Soul Killer was like this, like it was a part of the lore, but it was always this thing of like Soul Killer is an urban legend. I don't know, I'm trying to actually, well, no, one of the theories, and this one's not that obscure, is the whole Perales quest line, the what what/who is manipulating the Peralezes using their weird, like, I just caused like a 10-car pileup. Fucking fantastic. Yeah, there's all the, like, social engineering, like, memory manipulation shit going on with the Peralezes. That ties into Samantha Dorset. Samantha Dorset, the woman you rescue in the first mission. There's a mission you can do for her where you have to recover some stuff for her. If you decrypt the thing she gives you, what you get for her before you give it back to her, and read the details on it, it's all about the same sort of stuff. It's all about modifying people's memories. And I can't remember who she's working for, but the implications of the Peralez quest line is that the thing that is manipulating them is an AI. So you effectively have an AI that is trying to create a puppet mayor of Night City. It's one of the theories. I've seen someone was like, oh, maybe it's Delamain. It's not Delamain. I don't think it's Delamain, because Delamain's like the Peralez stuff is happening before you do Epistrophe and the other Delamain quests. But it's interesting. The other fun one is when you're going through Arasaka Tower with the Flathead. One of the rooms you go through. See, great minds think alike. But one of the rooms you go through. Yeah, no, I figured. Yeah, one of the rooms you go through has the mayor, and he's talking about shit with Arasaka. No, it's the vice mayor. It's Weldon Holt, and it's them talking about assassinating the mayor.
In the bar? But it's ours. Get up. Take a walk. Hey, back off. Make your business.
You heard what
Get the fuck out.
said. Take a fucking walk.
You fuck off. Or I plant my blade in your ribs.
You don't want to start. Have you seen how many people I've killed?
The way I see it, be a smoking hole in your chest before your neurons even light up. But hey, nothing like a little experiment, right? Hey, come on, baby. Yo, fuck you! Carajo. Fucking punk. What just happened?
Who are you calling a punk?
In a little trouble. Cleaned up. God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little too much. Fuck, what a night. Why'd you help me?
Yeah, because this is how we do.
You would have caught a beat. Or worse. This fucking town, these people, just here, minding my own business. If it weren't for you, I'd... Here, for your trouble. The rest, the bartender got the rest.
Thanks, buddy. See, I missed the ofrenda. I don't know how I did that. I must have picked the wrong conversation option. Because when the ofrenda happens, you can get Jackie's pistols.
Circling in like
How you doing, Pepe?
fresh corporal blood. Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you then? On the house.
Yeah, sure. I'll have this tequila you already poured for someone else.
The good fortune and prosperity.
Long day?
Could say that again. I'm on a double. Break.
Working overtime to make an extra buck?
Double no break?
Just don't want to go home. 10
Jesus,
years,
man.
10 years and suddenly I'm not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action. Anyhow, since you brought up money, you wouldn't be looking for a gig, would you be?
Have you seen how much money I have? Yeah, sure.
Run me through it. It's about my wife, right? Name's Cynthia. She's cheating. I'm sure of it. Only question is, who will? Could let it eat away at me. Or I could get someone like you.
Why have I had like 2 quests about people cheating tonight? If I had a nickel for every time I had a quest about someone cheating, I mean, it's not that weird, but I'd have at least 2 nickels.
You seem
confused.
Wife. All around town.
Don't you call me confused, man.
She works nearby. I'll give you the address. Knowing her, she'll be on a smoke break. Smokes like a goddamn tire fire.
Like at the city.
Wait. But today, she was wearing a pink jacket. And, she had a blue purse, I think.
Colorful.
Classy.
Always like dressing up. Get a woman something nice for her birthday, anniversary. And what do you get in return?
A nice looking woman's what you get in return. Alright.
Sure she's cheating on you.
Let's start with the fact that she always stays late after work. I know she's lying. Called her office one night, she wasn't even there. Besides that, well, we got a kid together, right? Doesn't even look like me.
You don't
Different
understand how
hair,
genetics work.
Different eyes, all of it. Used to be easy to check these things, but with today's tech, there's a way around every test now.
Like, here's the thing, right? Kids don't always look like you, right? This is what's called recombination and recessive genes.
Why you want to know?
Yeah.
What's the point?
What's the point? What kind of gunk question is that?
Simple one. Answer it.
I want to look him in the eyes. Ask him how it feels fucking some other guy's wife. Breaking up a happy marriage.
Okay, sure.
Fine. I'm in.
You're my hero.
Seedy bars, betrayal, a beguiling woman. Sounds like something out of a pulpy noir thriller. Pepe was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now
it's he who needed to get something off his chest.
It was the same old story. An unfaithful wife in a city where everything is uncertain.
You about done.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Well, Johnny's pulping there. It reminds me of the Silver Shroud from Fallout 4. You know, death has come for you, evil do. Wait a minute, it's the village people. Good evening, officer. Are you heading to the YMCA?
Hey, is there something I can do for you?
I say,
I'm
young man,
kind of busy.
you don't have to be down. I say, young man.
I arrived on the scene, looking for the woman in the pink jacket. The woman with a sordid past.
Stop right there.
I'll give it to Johnny. He,
It was her, the lady in pink, breaker of hearts, framed by a halo of cigarette smoke. I followed her.
dress like the cop, you say, Catboy? With the pink
Got too close.
lycra
Almost scared
jogging
the
shirt
dream off.
and the
Better be careful.
hot pants.
I know.
I don't know. The only part of it I don't agree with is him being a cop. The rest of it, yeah. I mean, no, it's not my style. I wear neither singlets nor hot pants because I'm cold-blooded. Like, it's one of those things where I respect the hell out of like anyone, like bikini models, right? Or like underwear models in general, right? I respect the hell out of them because of the fact that like you have to stand around for a couple of hours getting photos taken wearing nothing.
Looked around.
And I would freeze to death. I would slip into a thermal coma and die.
Narrate that.
Hey, Johnny. So yeah, if you can manage the lycra jogging shirt and the hot pants, more power to you. I would literally die. Second Amendment.
The woman passes a bum, gives him a wide berth, doesn't want her clothes dirty. Her conscience is already dirty enough.
Oh, seriously.
Can I give the bum some money? No. See, that's something I would have liked to have seen in this game, is like being able to give like money to homeless people and then have it pay off. Like have it be like, if you give money to homeless people and then there's like a quest you get, or like, you know, during a certain quest you get an extra option.
Got too close. Again. Something just drew me to her, like one magnet to another.
Ugh, stop.
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
The dame disappeared into the guts of a building ready to collapse. The air hung heavy with smog and betrayal.
Ugh, maybe it's a good thing I'm dying.
I usually do, but I think part of that is social conditioning, in the sense that, like, we assume in a video game, if you try and go for the cheap option, you'll get nothing out of it. Like, usually in games, you've been conditioned to be like, hey...
Well.
No future.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Your husband sent me.
Husband sent me. Suspected something.
What?
See who's right.
No! It's not like that. I can explain.
Alright.
Go on then, let's hear it.
Give me the sitch.
Okay, for one thing, he's not my input. He's my ripper. A specialist in plastic surgery.
A specialist in this dump.
Look, I know.
Oh yeah.
I had this little accident.
That's entirely fair.
The victim.
Well,
the patient's family still can't let it go.
It's hard because I like, obviously you can't help everyone, but I generally give money to people who need
what
money.
About your kid?
And I know people go like, oh, they'll just spend it on drugs or whatever. I'm like, I don't care. If they spend the money I give them on drugs, at least they're not like, you know, committing crime or doing other things to get money to spend on drugs, right? Like, it's better that they get this money in a way that harms no one.
It's not because he's not the father, just that I don't look anything like the old me.
Alright.
Why? Why do that?
And why do you think? Out of boredom? Because I was a rich, basic bitch?
Everyone's got their own secret. Something they want to forget or leave behind them. I had a lot of them. And I can't share them with anyone. Not even my own husband.
The part that I always find hard about it is, it's like, say I give $5 to one guy, I walk down the street, there's another guy, it's like, well, I give him $5, and then there's another guy, and it's like, well, it gets to a point where I'm out of $5, and it's like, okay, well, did any of them deserve it any more than the others?
Yes.
No. It sends you insane thinking about it, so you just can't think about it.
That I'm really sorry. That life's an absurdist drama, okay? Just go.
Hit the nail on the head with that last point.
Leave the building. What's the joke? Remember, kids, if someone tries to offer you drugs, take them, because drugs are expensive. Okay. Pepe.
Job's done. Followed your wife. Went into some rundown pad. Man was waiting for her inside.
I knew it. What else?
Knew it, huh? Didn't know a thing. Didn't cheat on you. At least, not in the way you think.
Huh? What way then?
She was at a Ripper's getting a scan. Her skin, hair, eyes, it's all implanted. Every single last part of it.
So, my son. That's why he...
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Cristo. How could you keep this from me?
Her own husband, 10 fucking years. It's not about the skin. Whatever, it's that she lied. How the hell am I supposed to trust her now?
Okay, yes, Cynthia was hiding something from you. Yes, she lied, but the woman loves you, you gonk. You know how much that means in this fucking town? If I were you, I'd just live and let live.
Exactly, you know? Pepe. You got a good thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, thanks. This is
hey, the money.
your troubles.
Good man, Pepe. Take care.
All right, so now it's night time.
Like a wet blanket over the city, muffling its cries.
See, that's more like it.
Nice to see you.
Some sense.
Whoop.
God damn!
Keep pushing! No!
C'est invisible.
Now you're gonna get it!
Yeah, those hit hard. I may need to invest in some more armor. Crusher, $4. Howdy, how you doing? Nusa, Ulsa. Yoink. Alright. Actually, I got a bunch of points, so let's go max reflexes, max body. Ugh. Do I want to put some stuff in hacking? Forget me not. I'm gonna hold off for now, but what else we got? Crit chance while staking. Oh, that one's very tempting because of the throwing knife stuff. Okay, that could be an interesting combo. Cold blood. Yeah, fuck it, why not? What do we got for swords? Ooh. Yes. What are we at now? We're at level 35, so we still got like 10 levels to go, I think. Let's go the hunt. Okay, read the message from River. River. Old man River. Cool. Let's say sure for that. Okay. River Ward. Let's go be cops. Clean up this city. You're a loose cannon, V. Hand in your badge and your gun. You want to know something? Oh, crap. I just committed a crime. I've never seen the Dirty Harry movies. I probably should, but I've never gotten around to it. What the fuck? Was someone just trying to overheat me? Who the fuck is trying to hack me? Sorry, River. I'm just evading the cops right now. I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, there we go. Perfect switch around. What? I don't know. I think the greatest police movie ever made is clearly How did I choke on that word? Hot Fuzz with Simon Pegg. Amazing comedy and also just a great police film. All right, River. I'm gonna get in your shit car.
Hey, V.
Your emotional support vehicle.
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
So what's up?
What happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Uh-huh.
First, take a look.
More dead politicians.
Just watch it.
Is there supposed to be sound on this? Woo-woo. Comply, citizen, or 5 years in the ISO cubes. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's supposed to be sound for this, and it's just not right now. So thank you for this zero context story. Where we understand nothing. We understand nothing and know even less. Also, goddamn Arif Iqbal's a creepy motherfucker. Why would a newsreader decide to have white cyber eyes?
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, Jesus. And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. McGonagall took the lead on it. Lazy ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished
McGonagall. You gotta do it, Billy. You gotta do it for me. McGonagall. Well, McGonagall, Billy's dead. They slit his throat from ear to ear. Hey, Chief, I'm trying to eat my lunch here. All right.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but he can view his dreams.
I'm sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
All right, let's go.
It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as VDs.
This is reminding me of
Got access to these dreams?
Not yet.
What's that movie?
In the lab we're headed to now.
It's got what's his face in it. He plays the Kingpin in Daredevil. He was in Full Metal Jacket. He voices the Duke in Dishonored 2. My brain's saying John DiMaggio, but it's not John DiMaggio. But yeah, there's a film with him where he's like a serial killer or something, and they're trying to find his like his victim or something like that, but they have to go inside his dreams
Going together.
or something. But he's like crazy enough that in his dreams he can actually like murder people or something.
We find a different way in and hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
Cool. I'll commit your crimes for you, buddy. Oop. What the? What the fuck is going on over here? I see you've discovered the lurk command.
Watch out!
Ooh, ow, ow. Oh, okay, ow. This guy put an absolute clip into me. Jesus, I really should invest in that second heart. Yeah, the second heart cyberware basically means when you die, you resurrect. Should really invest in getting one of those. Well, and I got the good music and everything, and now I'm just having to wait while it loads. Okay. Well, time to go help the NCPD again real quick. Sorry, River. You're just chilling out here. Oh. Missed. Okay, there we go. Hey. Yeah, don't you? Where are you, me, River? Oh, I headshot him. Okay.
Hey, that's how we done!
Invisible. There we go. We helped clean up the city. We've solved crime with extreme violence. Just gonna take the Eurodollars off the bodies of these police, if you don't mind. Just consider it a public servant tax.
Yeah.
Oh, was gonna jump over that, but then I realized it's razor wire, and then I did it anyway. All right, River, what do you want?
Okay, where were we? Let's move.
You just hear flexing. You just flexing in the street, River. No entry, huh? That won't stop me because I can't read. Locked. Locked, but is it loaded? Do 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 do. Hop.
Double res genius? Bullshit.
Need to get your optics checked.
Hop. Can I? No, I don't have the tech ability. Dang nabbit. That away. Up.
You can reach the fence then look for a way inside. Knowing there, I wouldn't expect much pushback from security.
Up. Nice City Police Department.
We find our entrance.
I have an audit today. Should be a ghost town.
How the fuck did you get over here?
Quiet.
How'd you know about the audit?
I did my homework.
Also, why would it be a ghost town if there's an audit? Usually there's people around when places are getting audited. Oh, it's a gun. These things. Excellent. Watch this. Free gun. Excuse me for a sec, River. So, I love the concept of these as being like disposable guns. You just pull a little tab out and clear the ejection port, and then you can just... See, it's just like, it's like a little Uzi. It's a little... And then when you're out of ammo, you throw it away. Alright, sorry, River. They're not very good. I have seen someone beat Adam Smasher with just a billion of these.
You know where they're keeping the BD? Likely
right.
the room where they edit the autistic kid's dreams. Should be labeled as Anthony Harris.
The room where they edit the autistic kid's dreams? You mean Twitch HQ? Isn't that basically just all of our streams? It's
A few of these rooms we probably don't have to bother with.
It's an interesting gadget they got there. Can't open that. Can't open that. Computer. Computer. Yep. Nope. Computer. Push button. Yep. Ah, damn it. There was an option to kick in the stall there. Alright, what about here? Computer. If I had time, I would sit down and read those, but law, eke, snore, so... Oh. Thanks, V. Locked. Ah.
Hey, River. I think I got it.
Found something?
Nice drawing.
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Is this a tiny gun?
Someone wants to be a cop when they grow up.
It is. Can I pick up the tiny gun? No. And there's Action Man or something.
Tech's half decent.
They got budget-savvy management.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's case. Yo!
Can't risk getting scolded. Gets immediately scolded.
You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
What does she mean by that?
He hasn't told you.
Yowen, please, listen to me.
Aren't you in enough trouble already?
Paris kidnapped my nephew.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Really, I am. But we store evidence.
What are those?
And we have strict protocols.
Are those platform
Protocols?
crocs?
Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get out now.
Listen, you work with badges, right? You know what they're like. Feed them analysis, they'll shit out failure.
This type of thinking is the very reason we live in a lawless city.
Lawless? Remember your first
like medical crocs are a thing because because they're made of like silicon rubber. They're very easy to make sterile.
Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody.
But like platform crocs?
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. You don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
Barely know River. We just work together.
Do not believe any promise he makes.
Good tip, thanks. But we're wasting time.
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
You got a bullet to the skull?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like
Try audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
Your favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
I wonder how that would affect.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. You mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride.
Well, it'll make life easier at least.
Exactly where to start.
Excuse me while I just take the
by
ammo.
The way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular.
Well, it's designed to store a person's neural engram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. More curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrites? I'm not even sure that's possible. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason.
Nah, never mind. Not a big deal. Thanks.
Not a big deal. Alright. I wanted to steal that ammo. Let me steal the ammo. Okay, well I won't steal the ammo. Why is it trying to take me out the window? Okay. Is this like the fastest route to River's car or something? Hulk smash. Alright, where are we? Alright, River, what are we doing? Also, did I just phase through the door? I think I did.
Okay. Let me hear it.
Lost your badge. Didn't tell me about it.
You're a loose cannon, River. Hand in your badge and your gun.
Makes you a bit of a leadhead, don't it?
Yeah, that it do. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
The Josses. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home.
For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Tell me about Randy. What kind of kid he is?
Petty theft, drugs, running away from home. That kind.
Cop uncles really see the best in you.
There are people who always find their way into trouble. Randy's one of them.
You gotta tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment.
So I figure I'm getting a bit eepy, so we might get out to Joss's place and then I'll hit the save and we can call it there. We may have to continue our investigations in the future.
Best we can hope for just now.
Think y'all want to actually help us? All things considered.
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Sign me up. We find Randy, and we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'll be my pleasure.
Beer. Alright. We'll skip the ride because I do not want to have to sit through it. Actually, you know what? I'm getting a second wind.
Used to come over every weekend. Come and go.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Hey, Johnny.
Lovely neighborhood.
Hey, fuck you, Johnny. Yep, River and family.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
Ma'am.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Randy's been taken.
Why didn't you call?
Joss, I...
Throw a blanket over the truth, like always.
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma, being watched.
But where's Randy?
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can.
We need information. We need hints.
Don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
We'll be respectful.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Kids, dinner time.
Trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Uncle River!
Look at these tiny,
Dorian.
tiny humans.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
I don't know. I think I'm partner for now.
Your mom's waiting for you with dinner.
River, where are you going? Just come up on the porch and open the door.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought it.
Like in my good old days.
Check around. Check the trash.
Okay. Antique key.
Got some kind of key here. Real fossil.
Not quite what we're looking for, no.
Get high at home. What else we got? Why's that got a red symbol on it? Painted Overlord. Got some drugs. He a musician?
Painted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
Liberum Arbitrium.
His favorite hoodie in the closet.
I don't think you can pick up the drugs. We'll have a look, but I don't know. Oh no, actually, you can. Oop.
Society's fault.
Skip that. My bad. I hate it how the skip key is also the crouch key.
Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it.
Okay. Got some interesting taste there, Randy. Dr. Havoc and Radon. That's what I'm talking about. Hang on, what else we got? We got Computer.
You're joking.
Eyeball work. Very good. Can I be a hacker man?
Chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. We gotta get in, but I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
No.
Don't know how, River.
Damn. Need to try to guess it then. What could he,
Who's the girl?
His ex, Natalie.
Ex in the pic. What's her name? Natalie?
Natalie.
Gonna have to keep trying.
An Aldecaldo's jacket?
Aldecaldo's?
Keepsake. Used to be his dad's.
Boy's part nomad.
Ooh, Liberum Arbitrium. Dark shit.
Sound could use work, but you can tell they put blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Yeah, that's the one all the scabs listen to.
B. Randy looks like a tag.
I thought I took the key.
Give his tag a try. Be Randy.
That's not it.
Punch this track title. Liberum Arbitrium.
That did it. Help me have a
Bit
look
short
around.
password to remember. I remember the first time I did this by accident, I scrolled down and just like sat down, closed the PC. You alive? Gale. B. Randy and Natalie.
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
River, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Kids.
There's no way.
Friendly lesson.
Do that?
Not only did they agree to meet,
don't meet up with people on the internet.
Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
Alright.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
Figured out Randy's identity. Sent him the game as a present.
The one you found in his drawer?
Same. Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
Alright.
True angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
Files, what do we got?
They caught Harrison. What's that?
Blockaded street. Shit, River. I remember that day. It was close to an old school.
Where do we go?
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
Ah, fan fiction. Volume 1, Blades of Doom Trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghosts of Ancestor Salvation. Black metal. It's very true. Black metal has produced countless charismatic characters. It's one of classic black metal video. It's the interview with what's his face from Gorgoroth, where they're like, "What inspires your music?" And he takes this pause. There's like 30-second pause, sips his wine, and just goes, "Satan." Yes, a friend of mine's black metal band's playing this weekend. Unfortunately, I can't make it to the gig because I double booked myself, which is a shame.
Some kind of link.
All right, drugs are bad.
Randy wrote about.
Let's find out.
There we go.
Hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ, I'm gonna be sick.
All right. Join us. Join the cult. Files.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like. The name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp
Yep.
called something like that?
And look, the name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Maybe. I'm not actually sure. Okay, like the skills.
Not that kind of
I have like pretty low intelligence, not high. I'm mainly specking into swords as opposed to hacking.
Could be what we've been looking for.
I do want to do a net running build. The problem with net running builds is that they tend to be fairly weak in the early game. And I didn't want to just keep dying early game on stream. So I've spec'd mainly into swords this playthrough.
And that I am a son of a bitch.
I have a net runner build that I'm playing offline, but yeah, early on it's just a real pain. All right, let's go have some food, and then I'm gonna save. Actually, no, fuck it.
Listen, let's not worry Joss.
Fuck it. I'm calling it here. We'll pick this up anon. But thank you everyone for dropping by. I am crashing and burning right now. I am a very snoozy lad, so let's go and raid someone. Let's who's around right now? Rogue Hobby, no. Suki Noodle. Okay. Sorry. who is around. If anyone has any recommendations, I'm all ears. But let's have a look through the list. I don't want to raid Noodles. I raided him the other day. I like to try and mix things up a little bit. One Little Piranha, he's playing Star Rail. Yeah, let's go raid One Little Piranha. He's chill. He's playing Star Rail, so let's... Okay. Let's set up the raid, and as usual, we have to deal with fucking ads. One Little Piranha. Alright, my name is Takame Ando. Thank you all for dropping by and hanging out this stream. We'll probably be back at some point on the weekend. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow, but probably Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna... I mean, we're gonna keep cyberpunking till Phantom Liberty comes out, but I might mix it up a little bit. I do have Armored Core, but I'm not sure if I want to run Armored Core on stream or not. But anyway, let's get the raid set up to go, and fire it away. But thanks for dropping on by, and I'll see you anon. Bye.